That was good. I enjoyed that. But they also got a really good start with that patch. They found the pick off and the tree line at the very, very start.
That does help. Yeah, I want to see something like maybe a Magnus or like a Doom or...
Hey, you say Alchemist is boring. Doom in a way is pretty boring himself.
Sven, Tidehunter. Maybe some more Slardar. I can go for some more Slardar.
No, you gotta get the standard, man. Jarracopter, Storm Spirit, Spirit Breaker.
No. Hold on. Are we drafting it?
Yeah, we're drafting.
We are. Crap. Alright.
Wait,
you're tapped out.
Yeah, so you're in the game, right?
I was looking at the hero list on in Dota, so.
Well, at least you could do that now. Well, you saw the bug with the old client, right? One client.
Dire team ban.
If you tabbed out and you tried to hit play it to then get to the reconnect button to get back in again, it would just shut down the game.
Yeah, the play button was all screwy.
Yeah. Kind of stuff was hilarious. Actually hilarious during games. Blitz kept like crashing himself. Every time he was casting. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna check out something, and then you just hit the play button and just shut down his entire Dota 2. More time watching off my screen than his own. Okay, so it's a pretty standard start. We're losing the AM and the PL. It feels like Fire just removing anything, which is going to be a problem for the Gyrocopter. No win ranger this time around.
Win ranger.
I'm actually wondering who's going to end up landing against the Storm Spirit now. No Quap, there's no Lina, there's no Lash.
Oh, there's plenty of great heroes. There's still a TA.
True. Let's see Fire have their hands on it.
10 seconds remaining.
Winter Wyvern.
Tuckies!
Put in the
Oh no. not this guy.
Yeah, you know, I'm slightly evil that I really enjoy watching Techies games. I really enjoy it, actually. I like to keep tabs on where all these mines are and watch where people explode. When there's completely uncertain, and someone like a Spirit Breaker charging around, the chance of him hitting a mine is so big.
10 seconds.
And you can't prepare a pull out in time, like your reaction time so quick. Not to mention your vision has to be already established. So, Root, we saw AUI counter it last night, picking up Visage, which was also a counter attempted during TI5.
Visage versus Techies, definitely good, but Visage pretty bad versus Tuss Techies in lane. So I just got to think about that as well. TA is the best pick for them right now, I think.
I agree. There's actually the death to most Techies. Like, if you normally try and put like a 3 or 4 mine stack, which will pick up almost any hero that walks into it. But if you got Refraction up, you only blow 1 Refraction charge for each set of mines. So even when you do the big one, you can't just pop everything at once. You've actually got to...
Yeah, separately blow them up.
Yeah. Which I'm wondering what that's like if you spread out your mines then. Because the blast radius, it should hit at different times, right?
Yeah.
So it should take off the refraction charges all at the same time. It's a waste of a keg.
Oh. I'm not sure. I think if you blow them up separately, it's also like differently timed then.
Radiant team pick.
Count, but if you spread them out, it should still all be like 1 instance.
Okay.
If you're blowing them up at the same time, it should be the same instance of damage.
It's interesting, like... I don't know if it works like... If it is the same instance, that doesn't work like something like Ravage, where you have the damage go in an outward pattern.
True. But...
remaining.
Can you be hit by Ravage twice? I don't think so.
No.
5 seconds remaining.
No, you can't.
Yeah, it's like you
Ravage
get
will only
Ravage,
affect once.
If you get 4 Steph on midair, you don't get hit by the Ravage again.
That would actually be completely broken, if you could actually work out the micro timing for it. Where you could double Ravage a hero. Ember Spirit pick up now from Fire. To make the most out of the space that Techies may create.
That'll be their mid laner against TA.
Would it almost be worthwhile though for Root to switch up their lanes? Like if this is going to be a Tuss Techies off lane, then having TA with refraction charges, you could just walk through the trees and clean that up for the Wyvern, and let the Storm go against the Ember in the mid.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, safe lane's totally fine against those techies.
Reserve time.
And then they just need someone else for the offlane. Which could just be the Spirit Breaker anyway.
Could be a Spirit Breaker.
Yep, get a Dazzle. So
Dazzle,
even
option.
then, if Storm Spirit's going to jump in, a shallow grave.
10
Worried about the
seconds
kicks popping.
remaining.
Well, you get a lot of armor, you know, that deals with both Gyro and Ember Spirit very well.
True. Wasn't that the, like, who was it? I think it was Complexity that tried to do that against Secret, where they picked up Sven as a support.
That was C9, I believe.
Was it C9?
Against Secret. Yeah, because I remember Misery was playing the support Sven, and he would just run around and use his War Cry on when the Tough Techies were snowballing in.
Oh. He also used it to walk over mines.
That's true.
Obviously, being physical damage, if you can buff your armor up that high.
Yeah, it is it is very high influx of physical armor.
Silencer.
Yeah, Silencer is the last one.
Team pick.
That's one way to zone out the techies and Ogre Magi.
yes. This is gonna be fun.
The interesting picks you were hoping for.
Ogre Magi, I love Ogre.
Classic fluff. It's full classic fluff. Or I should say Brian. His name is tagged as Brian.
Pretty bad against Storm, but let's see how he does.
Doesn't feel that great up against Templar Assassin either, unless you get like the combos.
You get the burn go. Oh, Baga TA, Hog Champ.
Let's go game. TA head north.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah, look at the build of Storm. Yeah, he's definitely going mid. So Waga's going to head towards the north. Surprisingly though, Techie's not TPing out.
Yeah.
He walks out with 7 clarities though.
That is a lot of clarities. I think that I believe that's overkill.
This is the position. This is like one of the most popular. I studied techies. I studied techies so bloody hard, and I hate AUI to do it as well. That I started to appreciate how easy it was to gain MMR. The easiest techies position is to TP in, walk into this corner, and just plant mines. You don't reveal yourself unless someone actually walks in this direction.
You trying to say that you're a techies picker?
I was actually a techies picker. I gained 300 MMR on techies.
Like proud of yourself, or what's?
No, I'm not proud of myself at all. But I actually felt really, really dirty for it.
People ask you MMR, do you be like, yeah, like you know, this amount? And
Yeah,
then,
it's
like,
actually 4.5. I don't claim 4.2.
But I may or may not have played techies for the last 300 MMR. So my little brother, he only plays techies for the most part, but he's like well over 6K. So he went to TI and he wanted to make sure that he was 6K MMR. So when people ask him, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm 6K MMR." So like that, yeah, that sounds cool, right?
Sorry, I don't need to prove my E penis that hard.
I know, but you know, when you're at TI with like a bunch of other like Dota players and stuff, you know, like, they ask you like, "Oh, how good are you?" or blah blah blah. So
yeah,
he just wanted to have some, you know, some street cred.
Mm-hmm. The other positions, by the way, is did that sentry ward? Yeah, they see the dire obs, and White Bear's just gonna munch it up. Another techie's mine hits derp derp. There was one mine. Oh no, he looks like he actually took it out himself.
Yeah, he killed it, but you know, the mine AoE damage and Wyvern has such short range.
That's what makes Visage so good. Like, you just send your familiars in instead to get rid of the mines. Don't put your hero at risk. Like, Monkeys isn't going to be like, yeah, I'll clean up these traps. In fact, Silencer is probably the only hero with the range capable of killing off techie mines without putting himself at risk.
Sorry, friend.
Alright, so Lager gets to play up against this combo. He missed the timing on his refraction, however.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Took the damage and then wasted the refraction.
US lag.
Well, he does play from Sweden. I think a snowball in. And welcome to First Blood on top lane. Techie takes out Sansa. And Lager's not in a better position. He has to refract up now.
Jaw, welcome to Dota 2, man. That's actually a thing right there.
They can find a kill here. If Derp Derp pushes this, then Moo can turn and find the kill because there's another mine. The same position as where Silencer got hit by a mine earlier. Better position for mines is actually in this little gap right there.
Yeah?
Yeah. because no matter what happens, like if you're pulling, you're gonna stop the pull from happening. And it's so many times the hero will just walk down this direction. Like you're gonna see it right now, like Derp, he's gonna follow. Okay, he's just gonna do the stack. Pull.
He's gonna try and pull, yeah.
If you have like 2 or 3 mines in this little area here, it's basically an instant kill. And it's only the supports that move there, so your core has a counter against it. But you don't.
He's just kind of dropping them.
Well, Marger in more trouble as Whitebeard continues to take up these refraction charges. He's gonna get silenced up. He doesn't have his suicide, so he's gotta be a little bit more careful. He's actually spacing out the mines, Whitebeard. I kind of feel like this is an answer to Templar Assassin, but I haven't seen Waga do what I thought he was going to do. Just the refraction clear.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the lane push. He's been doing a lot of CS near the tower, so kind of tough for him to go over there and take care of it.
Just means that after that observer ward was lost from root, they can't keep control of this little, like, just this area of trees. It's not possible to control this anymore. They just don't have vision. Yeah. These mines are so sporadically placed.
It's like, yeah, you can sentry one, but there's, you know, oh, wow.
747? He's got stick charges. He gets a solo kill on the Storm Spirit.
That's pretty huge.
It really is. And Waga's now got even more trouble. There's an Orb of Venom over on this Techies. He's such a nuisance. Techies is even moving over. He's gonna steal a little bit of the experience. Doesn't seem like much, but it means he doesn't have to drain as much of it out of Tusker.
Your laning phase is going very, very well for Fire.
They're actually 1,000 net worth and, sorry, 1,200 net worth in front and 1,000 experience in front in under 4 minutes. Just from that laning phase. And now, Tuskar's running out. This is not where he wants to be. He's actually... Wait, Whitebeard, really? Move... Okay, this is... I'm wondering now, because Root doesn't want to go anywhere near here, but look at the mine position. It's like they're trying to force them to walk into this tree line. If they're not going to walk down the side, force them into more defensive positions closer to Waga.
I mean, I'm still surprised when they go try and hide down there.
At the same time, the landmines could just sit there for the entire game. Okay, there's 3 there. If Silencer walks down into that gap, he's dead. Waga's being attacked heavily, and the shards will lock him in. With the stump, they're going to follow up Snowball, but the Techies trying to attack. They're going to cold embrace up the Templar Assassin, so the Snowball doesn't do any damage, but Whitebeard has suicide.
Man.
He doesn't know the refraction's gone, though, and, oh, he didn't know the refraction was up.
Oh, he still loses Ent when he suicides.
What, he does?
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, from any enemy here that dies within 900 range, so yeah, it makes sense. Oh, that's not what Whitebeard wants. Just lost a mine.
Yeah, cut the tree there. Take a new path. Alright, so signs of life for Root Gaming.
Maybe we should look at the other lanes. Like, I know...
Top lane's way more interesting.
I know it is. But Jay is also soloing out the Spirit Breaker right now.
Gyro's just like spamming Flat Cannon, you know, crushing Spirit Breaker, and then Storm is, you know, he got first blooded, but he's still winning in CS.
Man, crushing's almost an understatement. Like, it's 32-20 up against 4 for 1. Like, that's complete. Like, he wrecked his face.
Ogre was kind of there at the start, though.
If it wasn't for that solo kill for 747, I'd say Monkeys would have the advantage in the mid. They got the sentry ward down, and they see 1 mine. They already took out the other one that was here. And Whitebeard, well, he should be dead now. So, he's about to get a little bit dumber. 403 mana pool's gonna now drop below the 400 mark. At the same time, the rotation was coming into mid. So Monkey's already level 6, so that kill's not really gonna work until the Searing Chains will connect. And the follow-up stun, there's not a lot of mana here, so Monkey just goes for the Remnant. But Ember's already got the pick off. Really good rotations from Fire. Timing was right too, like that Storm was just a little bit too far out with not enough mana.
Big kill. Ember's gonna have a very good game.
Still waiting for someone to walk into this mine trap.
Yeah.
It's only gonna happen though when Fire are able to add more, like when they siege from like this line here. Then it's possible. Then you'll have your support heroes just hovering in here, and that's close enough for it to explode.
Yeah, she's doing stacks in jungle now.
Catch up farm for Waga. CS isn't that bad though. That jungle's getting crowded really quick.
Yeah, it is. Might try and get a kill here bottom.
Well, they do have the vision advantage. It is nighttime. So now they scouted out, so T1's able to get back behind that tier 1 tower.
Surprised they didn't try and go there.
Commit the full call down to have a crack.
Yeah, okay, maybe could have done it.
Kind of feels like the initiation would have had to come from a different angle. Like it would have had to actually come from the call down and not the Ogre Magi.
Charge on the mid.
Dire's
She gonna-
bottom tower is under attack.
That's really difficult there for a Spirit Breaker to hit a charge against an Ember Spirit.
It is.
Like, it's either Sleight of Fist or Searing Chains that can just stop in its tracks.
Dire's
Tusker.
structures are fortified.
Oh, the liner! Waga almost got the side blade damage now. They're going to snowball in and Waga. The turnaround, he doesn't have refraction and
Dire's
Techie.
bottom tower
Suicides and gets the kill from range. Waga really thought he had that. With the side blade spill
Actually,
damage, it looked good too. Yeah, it's on a jump away, but the Spirit jumped forward. Actually, 747 leaves the Spirit behind.
attack.
Monkey's gotta be careful coming in that close. Searing Chains off cooldown in 2 seconds time. And here goes that Sleight of Fist. No. He just takes the charge. And
Dire's
Monkey's...
bottom tower is
Oh, this is not what he wanted.
Oh.
Yeah, she had the rune stolen from him. The Invis rune of Ogre Magi. He starts with the Ignite. Jara wants to come in. If he can just hit one pop with the call down, then Monkeys will die. And in fact, the call down's going to hit. The cold embrace means Storm Spirit can't go anywhere. It was meant to be a saving grace, ended up being his death.
That was super unfortunate.
Dire's
How could you predict the rune would be stolen? And how would you predict it's an Invis rune as well for an Ogre? Which means that 747 gets further ahead as this Ember, picking up a 9-minute boots of travel. Regeneration is going to be real.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is she charging top? They're coming after Whitebeard. Seems to have cut so many holes in this tree line, however. Easy ways to get in, and actually bring 4 heroes up. Sounds of the neighborhood wanting to steal more intelligence, and Whitebeard, well, he's going to get 17% of it as well, and picked up. So there's now 6 intelligence stolen off techies. Wait, actually, yeah, because of suicide. I'm like looking at the kill count, I'm like, wait, that's not possible. But no, he's died legitimately 2 times, and suicided the other time.
Did that 3 times.
Well, they got 2 kills so far. Who was the other deaths? Unless I missed someone. Well, okay, that's in deep. That's in real deep. Tusker gonna snowball, and again, the same thing as what happened to Waga previously. Just getting caught out. He's gonna try and DP away. The damage is more than enough to find the kill. Spirit Breaker and TA in real trouble. It's only been techies that's died, so all of the life that's been stolen has been on the techies.
Gotcha. Alright, yeah.
But it's also his death counter only counts 1. We don't actually see how many
Oh.
times he's suicided.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Cheers.
attack.
Sorry, it's 7 when he's died, sorry, 5 times. And only 3 times was he in range of the silencer.
Correct.
Wait,
Dire's
get my own
top
brain in
tower is
line.
under attack.
Monkey's managed to find himself something nice. Stack over in the Radiant jungle. Might lose a little bit more, however, as the silencer. Revenge may finally be granted. There's Fire right on top of him. And that goes 8-2 with the Tusker finding the pickup.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They leave Whitebeard as a solo laner on top now. He still needs this soul ring though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tech, it hasn't really found too much gold.
Dire's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
But if he had a soul ring, this top tower would be dead. It's actually a level 3 mine. He could take this tower when he's got 175 mana. This top tower is
Yeah.
gone.
I'll probably go for it.
I know Root's not defending it, so yeah, here it is. So easy money,
Dire's
and that
There
should
you go.
be his soul ring. Yep. And Line's just gotten so much harder for Root. Like, it's a momentum lineup with techies.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not even quite certain how Rude are meant to stop this. Like, the Gyro and Ember haven't really been controlled. The Ember is so confident he's actually attacking Spirit Breakers underneath the tier 1 tower. Lost a TP rotation in from the Silencer. And they're even going to battle for bottom Rune. Monkey's jumping forward, he actually picked up the haste rune, but can he survive long enough? He'll trigger the haste rune, a Spirit Breaker charges in. You have that silence over on the Ember Spirit, but the Snowball gonna stop the Spirit Breaker from getting up, back up onto the high ground, especially when the cooldown is gonna connect. Another cold embrace that's unable to save a teammate. They go 9-2 on the board now, Fire. And Monkey's getting surrounded. Like, haste rune or no haste rune, burns all of his mana to get away here.
Man, I want to play Ogre.
Played a lot of him in the past.
Did. He's so much fun.
Because you're sitting there rubbing your hands together hoping for multicast?
Yeah, it takes like no skill too. It's like so relaxing and easy.
Isn't that like one of those... Well, maybe that's one of those heroes where it's perfect for a captain to have.
Yeah, sure. I don't really have to focus on like finesse or anything. I just my buttons on the heroes and hope for the best.
To put your life in the hands of RNG.
Sure, why not? You know, I have someone to blame if if it doesn't work out.
What, Ice Frog?
Sure. Anyone but myself. That's all I need.
My captains take responsibility for their actions.
Eh.
So
it's not my fault if I don't multicast.
Okay, so there's an Ogre Club now over on this Ogre Magi. Waga just TP's out. Oh, Ember! Just a little bit too late. Only a little bit too late. Coming in for the Searing Chase. Now Monkey's trying to pressure Jo. He's got bottle charged up his sleeve, hence he can be that aggressive, but that's also a Helm of the Dominator over on the Gyro. And he's using his Wild Wing to stack up the Ancients, who seem to be a little bit buggy and hiding in the corner. Oh, there's a heater in that back corner during this winter time. And that's a triple stack of Ancients now coming in for Fire. Gyro's gonna be able to flash farm it quite nicely. He's getting charged at the moment. He's also getting very close towards the tier 1 tower, so if the Spirit Breaker does want to commit to this, support's going to come in. In fact, it's already coming in. They push him back. They need to find the kill. The Global Silence can make it impossible for Flufferstuff to help him, but at the same time, they didn't get the pick off. Jo survived, and they get the Snowball in. It's not enough to kill off Monkeys, or maybe it is. The Ignite is burning him in the tree line. He can't escape. Ogre Magi finds the kill. And Jo is able to survive the attack. Oh, that's not the dream, Root. That's not the dream.
OP hero.
What is your next official? I expect to see Ogre in it.
ESL.
Is that actually... You shouldn't have signed up for anything else, are you?
No, we're signed up, we just have invites, so we don't have to play any qualifiers.
Well, that makes life easier.
It does.
You win TI5 and life is just too easy for you.
I mean... more money, more problems, man.
There's more time for all those Artur fans just to watch his live stream.
True.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Right, so we're 11-2 on the board. It seems like all the momentum's going the way of Fire.
Fire's crushing.
The golden experience graphs are showing it. And Tuskar's now about to snowball into the Storm Spirit, so he's going to ball lightning away, and he has to go a long way away. The amount of mana which Monkeys has to keep burning through. It's almost too much. It's actually going to charge into the mid now. Techies. He's got no mines to help out, but the call down arrives from Jo, and that's going to do the work. They bring down already the Wyvern, and Spirit Breaker, Walrus Punch is ready for him. But the Gyro Cup just the man to get the kill. It is 13-2. This is crushing. And we're even at a point now where Flufferstuff's got so many levels, he's happy to level up Bloodlust. Leaves the 2 on the Ignite.
Yeah, you can do a lot with Ogre builds. You can kind of do whatever you want. The spells aren't the best, but his Bloodlust is obviously really good. And like his stun doesn't scale very well, but it's nice if you're looking to do a lot of damage, you can level it up, get a couple multis going.
You need to bring in the Ogre Core with Octarine.
Cool, that sounds nice.
The never-ending stun.
It does sound nice.
Watching Monkeys now. He's walking into an invisible wall. BTs are coming in, and it was just a simple setup, and Ember Spirit's able to get the Searing Chains. That looked way too easy. And even look where Techies is. They're now controlling. So it's a mine wall, so they can't walk up from the mid lane. And there's kegs, so even farming up this safe area isn't so safe. SB actually used this charge. He actually just used this charge to kill off one of the creeps, which means this snowball, they know there's no escape for the Spirit Breaker. Tuskar finds the kill. Ah, this has gone from bad to worse to absolutely horrendous.
Techies, man. You gotta ban that hero.
We actually wanted that, like, is it completely techies?
Oh, I mean, not really this game. Like, they kind of got outlaned. But the thing is, like, they had their hands so full with Tusk techies in the safe lane that they just left their solos to do one-on-ones, and
that's offlane solo definitely didn't work.
Yeah, Ogre just like ran around. He's like, he was really fast. He's really hard to deal with early on. He kind of do whatever he wants, and he made sure that his mid and his safe lane, you know, crushed their lanes. And then, you know, the Tusk techies, they did just fine versus the three heroes. So
yeah,
they pretty much won every lane.
I still put so much congratulations out to Jo. By that bottom lane, it wasn't just one-sided. It was dominating. The Spirit Breaker has treads, an orb of venom, and a magic stick. This is all you have for a Spirit Breaker.
Dire's top tower is up.
Yeah, things also were on his way though. Like JO's 3-0, Spirit Breaker's 0-4, and they only have 2 kills, which is like on techies because like his suicide was on cooldown.
Oh, Aga walks through the mine trap. It wasn't too many though. I think he had the end of his refraction up, hence no damage. If this goes much longer, Moose gonna have his blink dagger. They'll have the perfect initiation. Waga gonna go down, and they blew global silence again to try and stop this Ember Spirit. But what they don't know is Ember Spirit, he's actually completed the full Battle Fury. They're gonna curse him up. He's shown that money. He does now. A 747. He's got support arriving. In comes multicast. They ignite everybody. Silence is actually dying to the illusions of the bloody
Bash.
Yep. Oh, the 17% not kicking in. Okamajai kills off the Wyvern. It was the illusions of the Ember Spirit that found the first kill on the Silencer. And now they ignite up. No multicast, but okay, now there is. With the Sleight of Fist, it's a triple kill. I wouldn't even be surprised if Ruda considering calling it. Like, they're getting caught into such a bad position that their only hope has to be... Well, what? The initiation of the storm?
Not much hope, but it is an elimination match, so we'll probably stick it out for a bit, see what happens.
Maybe there is a chance that things can go right. With a 90-minute Battle Fury on with a BT Ember Spirit, Techies has managed to find really good levels. Jo is so bloody tanky, and look at Storm Spirit just trying to stay close enough for a Vortex. He loses most of his life. He's about to get Walrus punched. Where Tuskar catches him up. Jo will die, and this is big for Waga. He's able to get a lot of money from this, and Mood's got no way out. He does have this Solar Crest, and actually Waga's missing on a couple of the hits, and Mood just commits. Like, he doesn't have Walrus Punch. He had Snowball, but not pumping off. And for some reason now Fluffs and stuff is walking into them. They're gonna give them 3 kills for the price of a Storm Spirit here. And it's a Templar Assassin who grabs a triple kill. That's Desolator now done and opens up Roshan. You're right, stick it out. Maybe they screw it up.
There you go. Quick, get to Roshan.
They actually managed to get almost 1,400 gold onto SB, Wyvern, and TA because of that fight. Sorry, experience, sorry. The gold was 1,600 coming into the TA. You actually finished Tranquils as well as Soul Ring over on the Wyvern because of his money and the excess wards.
Finally something.
Yeah. They've got things to work with. And Fire, maybe this is the time too when, actually yeah, it's already there. If there's a TA trap and there's a remote mine sitting inside of Roshan, there's no way to do it without the surprise. Now top lane, Spirit Breaker, Searing Chain. Yeah, that happened. That way. He just needed the Searing Chain when he walked in. It looked like he might have been trying to save it though, waiting for the Spirit Breaker to charge out, so he had the stun. For now, Root. At least got something to work with on this TA. Wondering if they can get away with just like sending just one person in there to get rid of that remote mine, and then quickly taking Roshan after. They need to take a fight before they can do such a thing.
Oh, we're gonna have to take a fight. Get like another 2 or 3 kills like they did last time, which seems like maybe Fire overextended. They probably, or ideally, they won't do that again. But do it again, then they'll probably lose Roshan as well.
Seems really weird. Oh wait, has Monkey's got enough? Okay, yeah, he does. Ball lightning through a little bit that searing chain damage. Maybe this is the time as well. Yeah, Fire's gonna get rid of the vision of Root. It's actually probably a better opportunity for Root. Like, yeah, you don't have Blink Dagger over on a Templar Assassin, but your side trap is still in the pit, so you've got vision to know what's gonna happen with Roshan. So I'm just needs to push the bottom lane out, and then he can ball lightning in, try and go for the snatch.
That's probably their best play, or their best opportunity. They need to make some serious risks.
And Techie sees the stasis trap to make
Here we
just
go,
ensure.
Monkey.
There's your jump in, very early, global silence. He's actually still down there and back out again.
Alright, at least he gets out for free.
It just felt a little early. Out for free is one thing. But Roshan now goes the way of Fire. They get the Aegis Immortal into the Gyrocopter, and Waga tries to battle against the Ember Spirit. He's got the damage to do it! The jump was not quick enough. Almost 1,500 gold coming the way of the TA. Now 3.1k gold, but they're snowballing after him. Refraction will protect it for a little bit. Where's that Meld? The charge it is. The Radiant Sentry Wall down, so Meld will not protect him, and the mass multicast arrives in for Flops and stuff. The Shard's positioning is perfect. Spirit Breaker's locked into a Rocket Barrage. They're gonna lose both the TA and the SB. Buyback is available for TA, however.
And that Ember Spirit underestimated how much damage Waga did. Destroyed.
He's just planning the lane blockers. With only level 1 mines, you gotta plant down 2 mines to actually blow up an entire creep wave. With only level 1 kegs, that is, too.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, he wants to kill with them.
With level 1 mines, it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah, it is.
Like, if it's level 2, you get a better chance, but you still have to commit like 5 or 6 remote mines to make it work. Yeah. Until you got that Aghanim Scepter, it's just not doable. The fact, okay, here comes the real push. This is actually what I always missed about it, and I actually want to see Techies used as more of during TI5, is having things like Shakira with Liquid Fire, and then you just put down the landmines in front of towers, and then use something else like a Pugna. Like, buildings just don't stand a chance. Your laning phase is crap, but point.
It would be annoying to deal with, for sure.
Because how do you even defend against that? What are you going to do, pick up a tree and protector?
Oh, maybe I would.
You would. Dealing with that much burst damage with a tree and protector, like, it's not just chip damage, it's kill damage. JO, oh, that Aegis is going to last very, very long. The Ignite comes in and Waga's not enjoying this. He actually gets triple multicasted on the Fire Blast. But they burn through the Aegis of Jo, and now they fall with Global Silence and curse the Gyrocopter. Way too deep, and no one from Fire can help him. They just accept their fate. They've got to be careful about walking out to mines, however. No sentry was down. They are being a little bit more cautious, but Jo threw away the Aegis as well as his own life.
Yeah, they need some like 4 staffs or something. It's like it's like an easy way to deal with global silence. It's just, kite it out. So like just tell Gyro just turn around and everyone just 4 staffs them out. Even if you're all silenced, you can still help them.
Well, silence gonna be a little bit more frequent now. They have the Orchid over on the Storm Spirit. With that kill he just got on the Gyrocopter, that's where he gets money to complete it. And that was his first kill of the game as well.
Problem is no one can help him.
Oh.
When they use global like that.
Well, there goes your mines. They got a Gem of True Sight over on the Wyvern. They're getting rid of all of the keggers. Everywhere they can find them. Yeah, and yeah, Spirit Breaker. Oh, he's gonna walk through one and almost die. If he exploded the landmine, Spirit Breaker would be close to death. I don't know if the level 1 would be enough, however.
Can you tell if it's only 1 mine?
I'm just not seeing it split out. Like, unless you've got pinpoint accuracy, it'll only look like 1. It'll look like more unless you got pinpoint accuracy. Snowball's coming up after Waga. Call down as well. So Waga, Meld, not protecting you there, man. Our sentry wall was placed. So he goes down. Buyback is available, but definitely does not want to burn the money. He may have no choice.
Yeah, he may have no choice. So global, so it's, good time for them to go. It's up 25.
Need to wait a little bit longer. The ignites are making life difficult though. And Waga, are they actually gonna let it go? The melee ranks isn't being attacked, it's only the range ranks at the moment. They actually get a searing chain, so here's the buyback. The charge in. There's still some kegs on the ground here in the mid lane, so Rude have to be careful about how much they walk into. And there goes the first mine explosion.
You're gonna back off now. Heal up. Oh wow, Char just picked up a whole BKB.
Life easier for him. Won't care about that orchid anymore.
That's true. Still gotta deal with the Wyvern ult though.
They really need to get Wyvern to come down this mid lane. There's 3 kegs as well as a landmine just sitting here. How far away is this Techies from a real item? 2.7k. Whitebeard went a little bit of a long way around getting to the Aghanim Scepter. Kind of always been that toss-up too, like do you go directly for Ags? Power of it's so good, but if you don't have the mana to support it, then it doesn't make any sense. And he's actually going 4-star. He said they needed it up against the Silencer. But Ags is just so good.
Does the winner of this series play against DC?
Yes.
Is that match tomorrow or the day after?
That match will be the day after.
Gotcha, so
Yeah.
okay. You split the bracket.
Yep. So you basically play a game, then you get a day off. You play a game, you get a day off.
Cool.
Yeah.
Should be a good match if
It really should be.
assuming Fire wins this. I think they're actually pretty good.
They're definitely coming up with new and inventive strats that will definitely test DC. That'll be fun. The other 2 games should also be quite good, like Mischief, the Canadians, that beat out the new UG squad.
I don't know them.
They're new kids on the block. That game was just a whole bunch of new kids on the block. Going up against Mason's new team. And then Complexity versus Burrell. They're the 2 games tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's Complexity versus Boreal. That's gonna be hype.
Oh. That's the second game for tomorrow night. So it'll start at 1 CEST, same time as we started our 5 versus Root game today.
I'll be sure to tune in.
That'll be great. And then we have the semi-finals, day after. So both of them will be on the same day. And then the grand finals the day after that, which is when we actually have you return. Ember Spirit. Okay, yeah, that hurts. Ogre Magi is going to get himself a nice little multicast done, but he will lose his life if they never strike down. And yeah, they're right on top of it. But the refraction charges, Wyga tanks through most of it, and it was enough to kill off the Spirit Breaker. Jo still wants to give this a shot. Got charged off cooldown, but not a lot of life on this Spirit Breaker. But Root get away with murder, and they don't lose anything for it. Works for me.
Still global silence too. Didn't even have to use it.
Huh? Good fight for Root.
Very good fight for Root. I still don't think they're like farming enough to really get back in the game, but they keep getting these kills, so.
It really is weird though. Like that's that situation you have as an observer. Like you as a player are probably sat in that position as well. It's like, well, okay, I'm fairly certain we've lost this game, but we keep finding pick-offs. So does that mean we've got this game? You just keep fighting, feeling there's hope.
There you go. There's another pick-off.
Yeah. But the fact that Whitebeard is worth 619 gold for a Storm Spirit, comeback mechanic is real.
15K. Yeah.
Like, I was ready to call GG 15 minutes ago. I thought Root was ready to call GG 15 minutes ago.
I still think the game's over. They're just taking their sweet time, throwing a little bit.
Well, is it totally over? When a Storm Spirit as well as Templar Assassin start to gain momentum back again?
I don't know.
That's where the question kicks in. Like, it feels odd.
Yeah. It really needs something to deal with global silence.
Because that's the way they can just catch the Ember. But I suppose Ember's got in a way.
He does have a 4-step now. He had the Void Stone. I thought he was going for Yules, but he went back and got the 4-step, so.
I don't understand why Global Silence works the way it does. It just doesn't seem right. Like, because the fact it just pierces magic immunity. That you can dispel it. So Ember could just pop the Manta and break free.
Yeah.
Or it can trigger a BKB, but if he pops the Mana first, obviously he can't dispel. If he triggers the BKB, he also can't dispel.
True as well.
Seems really odd. Like how Techies also made a little bit of a perimeter around Roshan. No easy way to get in. Leave a keg inside at all times. And even if they smoke themselves in, it's going to get scouted out because they have to walk over these 2 mines. Or one of these 2 mines.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to kill time until Roshan comes up, give themselves an Aegis, and then go high ground. Fortunately, they're just like feeding a couple deaths here and there.
He'll come up just after 33. This Tuskar's looking for another run. He's actually building a Lotus Orb now.
Another thing to remove global sounds.
Even better if it could reflect. That would be OP though.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, you would just silence the silencer, and he's already casted his ultimate, so.
But if it reflects global silence, shouldn't hit the entire route.
To all, yeah, that would be OP.
Then everyone just has to shut the hell up.
Nobody would just cast any spells. Everyone would just be chilling.
Yeah. Almost be great if you had like the upgrade to global silence is actually having like stuck in the mud style. You can't move, you can't talk, you can't do any actions. You just gotta stand exactly where you are. Take the damage.
Well, it'd certainly make the game easier for the people getting silenced, you know? They have no option. They just have to sit there.
Next level imbalance of Dota 2, man. They're trying to break the game one patch at a time.
Yep, we'll get there.
Triple ignites. It's lucky punch from Ogre. And he's getting closer towards that Aghanim Scepter as well.
He has the 3rd piece. Yeah, 3rd piece is on the courier, so it's another 500 gold and he'll have it.
And imagine they gave him the farm from the mid lane. Lager can also complete the full Daedalus, but he'll have to sacrifice his buyback for it. I'm wondering at this point if it's worth it. It looks like he's sending the courier out anyway, so he made the decision that it's worth it to get it. Plus this courier is doing a ward job. Nope, coming over. So Lager will now have his full Daedalus. Nice little bit of crit damage. And Root, is it your time again? Monkey's just waiting for it. There's 3 kegs inside that pit. He'll lose half of his life if he tries to go in. And the TA tries to keep giving him information. And Jayo's making him wait. 4 kegs now inside that pit. It's a lot of bang. It's almost maxed out his mines as well. And Waga with a Blink Dagger. He may consider just going for it. We'll have to drop his bottle if he's going to make this play. If they look for the pickup.
He's gonna go for it.
Storm Spirit's got the slot, so yeah, he has dropped the bottle. But if he jumps in there, Refraction will be his only protection. Okay, maybe they... Yeah, okay, Refraction won't be... Now up against Lotus Orb as well. Arctic Burn from Derp. We're in a Mexican standoff situation. Waga jumps in, he wants a global silence will trigger, but Jayo triggered the BKB, the Agency model snatched by the Gyrocopter. So Waga in huge trouble. They'll force-staff him up, but he's still stuck on the hillside for another 1 second, and the Rocket Barrage and Cooldown will ensure the 2 kills. Dawn Spirit's able to jump away, but that Ignite is burning through him. He'll survive with the 1 charges and basic regen. But they also ended up losing the Wyvern, the Spirit Breaker, the TA.
Spirit Breaker was like charging out, and he just like ran over like, you know, 5 landmines and just
Middle barracks are under
blew up.
attack.
And actually lost the gem too.
Middle barracks.
Sitting up on the hill where Wyvern died. I think Moo's about to blink up and grab it. You'll have to wait before he can come back down, however. Storm does his little TP ball lightning trick.
That's a pretty crazy play. They just like went for the Roshan kill. They got it, but Jo is fortunate enough to pick up the Aegis.
Yeah. Got that BKB off at the nice time. Wipe it. Nah, they just burn through these buildings. Without the Templar Assassin, they just don't feel like they got the damage for it. And now you even get a full butterfly over on Jo for all his hard work. Lincoln Sphere for the Ember Spirit. There's no instant attack on him. In fact, now they get a Lotus Orb, which means they just bounce it back again. Oh, that worked. Spirit Breaker's still going to pop. The Spirit just brought back into the game too. And they're just going to use their finances to win this. In fact, Root actually doing the same thing. We get trip buybacks. TA's back up in 5 seconds time, but they've already initiated in. They're trying to protect the melee racks, but Waga's still got another 1 second, and he may not have a teammate left in that time. The cooldown's hit perfectly. Derp's going to drop off. The Spirit Breaker also died once again. Waga will just blink away. And their base is about to get ravaged.
We believe that is the game. Wait for the Roshan. Got it.
It does look like it.
They're going in.
They got nothing really to work with. Storm Spirit gotta jump back. ET's actually going to the top lane. 747 just wants to push in. Get the Megas up and running. Just safety win. Come out. They will actually find Fluff and stuff. Varga, and we get a nice crit off. Needs 4-star to get the refraction up. As Monkeys can't jump himself far enough away. They go for the curse and they're going to go into Jo, but they still can't hit properly. He's got that butterfly evasion. Monkey's going so low. The shard's off cooldown right now. Came off cooldown. Actually locks both Varga as well as Monkey's in. You don't have collision size small enough to slip through that little hole. And, well, maybe with the ball lightning out, they can do something. They'll be able to pick up that gem, but it's over. It's GG. Root have just said enough is enough. So Fire will advance themselves forward, play up against Digital Chaos in the semi-finals.
Well played. I thought this would be closer, but they kind of outclassed them today.
I felt too like the draft was a little bit more all-in for Monkeys. Just went for it. Like with the Wind Ranger, Drow Ranger play, didn't really feel 100% right.
It was a little weird, but it was different and unique, and it was kind of fun to watch, so props to them.
They tried something inventive, didn't work, and Root Gaming find themselves out. I want to give a big thanks to PPD for joining us tonight. You can follow him at PPD Dota. And of course, his whole team over at Evil Geniuses. So, ESL's the next thing coming up for you?
Yep, not for a while. Can do some more casting with you in a couple days, I think.
You'll have Mon Capitalist live stream.
Mod and Capitalist?
No, just Cap. Just Cap.
Oh, I thought you said Mod.
I said Mon.